I am excited for this one. Good after morning, y'all, and welcome to part 1 of my Disney Legacy Challenge. I am so excited for this. I really am. I've worked so hard on this stinking castle that we're only going to be in for one life stage. Oh, but I am so excited for it. So, let's introduce you guys. Let's introduce everyone. Oh my gosh, look at her. Look at her. She is the one. She is the one. Look at her. Look at him. Basically, if you don't know what it is, Disney Legacy Challenge, or as it's called, the Disney Princess Legacy Challenge, is exactly what the title says. It is a challenge about Disney princesses and their legacy. So basically, each generation has a different Disney princess as the heir. This first generation is Snow White, and she is adorable, and I love her. And they don't have to look like the regular the Disney princesses. It's just more so their storyline that kind of serves as Disney princess, but I'm gonna try one to dress them up as the Disney princesses, but since genetics is a thing and not every generation I'll be able to change their genetics, I'm going to try to make all of the Disney princes look as close to they would from the movies, from the originals. Anywho, this little bubbling girl right here is our Snow White. I just realized sound is not coming through my headphones. All right, I got it working. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, this little bumble of joy, this little ray of sunshine is our Snow White. She is adorable and I do love her. And this is Grimhelda. Okay, after I made her, I was like, maybe I should name her Regina, like the stepmother in Once Upon a Time. I love the name Grimhelda so much more. Sorry to any Reginas out there, but Grimhelda is it for me. But keeping with the Once Upon a Time, this is Leopold White. This is Snow White's father. He is named after the Once Upon a Time version of himself because that was the only name I could find for this man. Other than that, he is just referred to as the king, and I was not doing that. I was not going to name him King White. Excuse me? No, Leopold. His name is Leopold. So, let me just run through some rules and everything else really quickly. Generation 1, Snow White. For all of these generations, there is an optional prologue. I don't see it as optional. I'm going to be doing the prologue for every single generation. That is why we are starting with Snow White as a child. So basically, her mother dies when Snow is a child. I didn't even make the mother. It was too much work. But I will show you later in just a minute a little something about that. Her father remarries a jealous and evil woman. Oh, you know what? I do need to change her because I made her evil and a snob. But let me go in and change that real quick. Okay, so let's see. I'll keep her as snobby, but I'll make her jealous. You know what? That's this is good though, so that I can show you their trait. Where is jealous? Am I missing it? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so I'll start with Snow. Okay, Snow White is good. She's good, and she wants to be a social butterfly. She wants to talk to everyone and make friends. She is adorable. I do love her. I'm not gonna lie, this is the second Snow White I made because the first one was a little bit terrifying. I messed with her face a little bit too much, and she ended up not looking like a cute little girl. So this one at least looks like a cute little girl. I kind of kept her with the Snow White color theme for as much as I could. I don't know why she's got a hearing aid. We're in the like 1600s. Get that out of here. So I mean, not everything, of course, is maybe time appropriate. Yeah. It's not all time appropriate. I was more so just going for the color scheme. They do live in a castle that has like some modern day stuff. You know, they're modernized, but also like old. So this is Leopold. He wants to have a successful lineage, but that really sucks for him because he's not going to live long enough to see it. He is ambitious, he is good, and he is family oriented. That sucks because he's going to die. And then we have Grimhelda, who you've already seen. She wants to have the biggest, fanciest home, which she already kind of has. She is evil, she is a snob, and she is jealous. And I made her a spellcaster because the original is, yes, a evil queen, but she is also a witch. Like, she turns herself into an old woman and goes and poisons Snow White, so she's a witch. She's a spellcaster. Okay, so I realized I didn't go through Leopold's outfits. Anyway, this is Grimhelda's outfit. This is like her main outfit because I could not find anything I liked quite as much. So we've got the same thing for her formal, a little bit different for her athletic, a little bit different for her sleepwear, and this is the only one that she is not wearing makeup for. I think she's gorgeous, and here's why I made her like pretty, because in Snow White the evil queen is the most beautiful of all until Snow White comes around, so she had to be pretty. She had to be pretty, even though we're gonna hate her, and we're gonna push her in a well or something. Like she's gotta go at some point. She's gotta go. Anyway, there's her party. Is the same as all her other stuff. Her swimwear is a little bit different, and her hot weather wear, I think it's the only one that she's not wearing like a whole lot of purple, other than, oh yeah, she has purple shoes. And her cold weather. She is so pretty. I love her, and she gives off evil queen. And then, because I didn't show you his outfits, this is his everyday wear. We're probably not gonna see all of his outfits because he's gonna die. When Snow becomes a teenager, he'll die. For some reason, I was thinking it was when she's a child that he dies. No, when she becomes a teenager, he's gonna die. This is his horrible wear. Also, I think this is kind of funny. I think it kind of works for him. I think it's got a little bit funny. His athletic wear. I hate those socks, but he looks way better with socks than he did without. So, his sleepwear, his hair be looking like Gale from Baldur's Gate, and don't at me on that because that is Gale. That is Gale's hair right there. His party wear, which is very cute, very professional. His swimwear. Listen. I will not be taking criticism. This was perfect for him. His warm weather wear, which is a little more laid back, a little more relaxed, and his cold weather, less relaxed. For the most part, he's gonna be wearing this. So those are my people. Those are my loves. I love them all. So to continue, oh, this is still named Castle Shell. Okay, I'll show you guys the castle in just a minute. I love it. I worked so hard on it, and if you haven't seen, I have posted a speed build of it because I love it. Anyway, any whoosies. Her father should remarry a jealous evil woman. So they're already married. I cheated that. I mean, I didn't cheat anything, but I think it's funny. I did cheat it. I did it in cast. Their friendship is at 15 and their romance is at like 60 if they're married. And I did it like a specific way so that it wouldn't try to count her as Snow's mom, so she is her stepmother. When Snow becomes a teenager, her father must die so that Snow is left with only her stepmother to raise her. Now, why didn't I put hates children? I should have put hates children. Whatever, she's evil, it's good enough. So, the requirements for Snow is to have an awful relationship with your stepmother who makes you do all the cooking and housework, never leave your home neighborhood, meet a teen sim in your neighborhood who you build a friendship and romance with, but never kiss/woohoo. We'll worry about that when she's a teenager. Then there's more when she becomes a young adult. She has to adopt 7 toddlers, give the children traits that match the dwarf personas, because 7 toddlers, 7 dwarves, yada yada yada. More that happens when she's a teenager. If you want to go ahead and read all of the rules, I'll link them down in the description below. Other than that, I'm just gonna do them as we sort of get to them, because going through it right now, it's better to just play and do it as we go. So here is the castle, and it's so cute, and I made this pond so that they could fish in it, but it turns out you can't because you gotta stock the fish, and to stock the fish you gotta have fish. So we don't have any fish. I might buy some fish just to stock it with. Who are you ruining my stuff? Who is this guy? Thomas Watson. He's ruining my, what's it called? Ooh, there's a tree. What can you do? Wait, you can talk to the tree? You can talk to the birds? Oh, yeah, wait, 1 second. Let me see if I can give this place some lot trade. I'm naming it Castle White, okay? Castle White. What lot trades do we want? Also, I will, put this castle on the gallery if anybody wants it. I don't know what my gallery name is, though. So, you gotta have to wait on that one. Let's see. What are we gonna work with? Mean vibes? Nah. You know what? I gotta put a, what's it called? A computer somewhere so that Snow doesn't have to go to school. I don't know if I really want this. Make it homey. It can be homey. And I want it off the grid. Okay, I think just those. Just homey and off the grid. Let me go ahead. Let me pause. I'm gonna upload it to my gallery real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and saved it to my library. So I need a pond somewhere. Oh, perfect. Can you get stuff from over here? No, of course not. Is there anywhere that we can go to get some water? Here? Maybe over here? No, that doesn't count. Ugh, over here? No, doesn't count. All right, we might struggle with this a little bit. Because I don't know where to go. Anyway, it really sucks that this whole thing isn't my lot. I think the lot ends like right around here. Anywho, let me go through this because we're running out of daylight. Floor 1, you walk in and you come to this like sort of grand hallway. I don't really know what this area is. It's just kind of like a foyer. And it's got like a look down from above so you can see. There's not like a whole lot going on. I put these tapestries up here because I thought they were cute. Straight up, that's pretty much it. And then there's these arches that lead over to the stairways, the staircases. Ooh. And I put a piano in this one. I put a piano in one because I figured old castles like this, they might have had a piano every now and then, you know? What do you do? You've already decided you're gonna come in and play some chess. Okay. Well, that's fine because this study I kind of made with Leopold in mind. I wasn't sure like when he was supposed to die, but I was like, if he lives for a little bit, then he can use the study and do some like woodworking along with gardening and taking care of the cow that we're at some point gonna have. I might make our funds go down, but I don't think so. I think when Snow moves out, I'll have her start with very little funds. But for now, I mean, he's a king. He's rich, right? Like, we know that he's rich. And I think I might have them hire, like, a maid and a butler until he dies. Because when he dies, Snow has to do all the cleaning and cooking. Because the stepmother, Grimhilda, is evil. So then you come in here, there's a little kitchen. And to get to this bathroom, this is the worst bathroom in the house because it's what I would imagine, like, the servant's bathroom to be. So to get to that, you can't get to it from the dining hall. You have to be in the kitchen. And I figured, like, they're gonna use it, right? Because they're Sims. Like, they're not gonna think, like, oh, this is the servant's bathroom. Because they're not real. But in my mind, they wouldn't use it because they know it's the servant's bathroom. And it's, like, the worst one. Oh, but you know what? Now that I'm getting into it, I realize I completely forgot to put mirrors in any of the other bathrooms. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Okay, fix that problem. So there's a little fireplace because they have a stove, but in my mind, they wouldn't use a stove. They'd use like a fireplace. But to make things work, you need a stove. And then I got this cute little, I think this is base game. I don't think I used a whole lot of packs. I used a lot of vampires, a lot of the floors, the castle, the new castle kit, and then I used a lot of cottage living. And other than that, I didn't use like a whole bunch of packs. I think I used like a couple cracks on the wall from werewolves and like maybe some of these. That's cottage living and laundry day. And you know what? 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to put laundry baskets in any of the rooms, so I went ahead and did that. So, kitchen, servants' bathrooms, and then to get to the dining hall, you can either go through either one of these doors or through the kitchen. Figured the doors right here would be the main way for the king and them to get through, but we'll see what they do end up really using. And then I got another fireplace in here because it's a castle, right? There's a lot of fireplaces. I thought that this little nook right here would be like the perfect spot for like a little, maybe like a little writing desk or something. I don't know why, because it's not the study. The study should have the writing desk, but you know, I don't know. I might put one in the study too. I didn't. I just put a bunch of bookshelves and then a woodworking and a chest table. But this just has a really long table, and by really long table I mean it's three tables and a bunch of chairs, and I kind of saw it as like where they might like hold feasts and celebrations and you know and invite people and of course like eat, but duh. Then you can get outside through here. Out back there's a little plot of land. That bothers me. Don't know why it's like that, but okay. A little fountain. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I downloaded a castle off of the gallery, deleted the entire castle, kept the fountain, changed all of this stuff. I really just wanted all of the foliage and stuff that it already had because I suck at getting all that off of anything. I might delete that because that kind of looks bad. It had this front bit and it had this back bit a little bit. Everything else I deleted and I kept that to make it look like something. So I put a little bench out here so they could like come sit and watch the water fountain, like read or something, you know, almost like a gardens, but not. And then a little spot for a cow, a little spot for a farm, and then the laundry all the way back here so that the royals don't have to deal with that. And in reality, they wouldn't have to do this farming or anything. That would be like 100% servants or peasant work, but I thought it might be fun. Might be fun. So we have it. Anyway, that is the bottom, and then of course the study over here with the piano. That is the first floor. There's 3 floors in total. So the second floor, you come up here, there's a door there, and there's a door here. And initially I was gonna make these both bedrooms, and I was gonna have Snow White's be the smallest. But then I figured, like, right now, Leopold's here. Snow White won't have the smallest bedroom because he loves his daughter, right? Yeah, they're good enough friends. He loves his daughter. She's gonna have the decent sized room. And I don't know that I like how it's laid out, but there was not a lot of options with how weird this room is shaped. And so this is what she's got. It's a really long room. She's got a fireplace. She's got a dresser. She's got a bed. And I thought maybe she could do like cross stitching. I don't know if kids can do cross stitching. Okay, they can. So I thought like she could do that in her free time because I'm gonna not have her go to school. And then she has a bathroom, and not to say that she is the like most innocent, but she's the only one who has all white stuff in her bathroom. Other than the toilet is like not all white because I thought the all white looked like a regular toilet and I liked the wooden look. It kind of goes with castle more. So, I like her bathroom. I do like her bathroom. A lot of these bathrooms were like so big I had to size them down. Like, look at this. Look at this. This one I had to size down. This one I couldn't size down. It's just a really long bathroom and just wait until you see the top bathroom because it is kind of crazy. She is also the only one with perfectly white curtains. Like, those curtains are black. And I'll tell you why, but these curtains are a little bit yellow. And it's a very small detail, but I was proud of it. So, anyway, and then I decided against making this a bedroom because I put a bed in here and I was like, nobody's gonna stay here. I thought maybe I'd make it a servant's room or something. And I was like, nobody's gonna stay here. Nobody, this is not a functional room. So I turned it into the queen's pottery potion room. Yeah, her pottery room. She's just over here doing pottery. And if you'll notice, she's got a little bit of an obsession over here with some mirrors. Get it? She's the evil queen. That's not centered and that's gonna bother me, but I'm not fixing it right now. I've got into build by mode so many times already. So she just has this so that she can work on potions, cook mac and cheese, and I don't think this is useful. Then I found these, and I was gonna put them downstairs, and I know they're roses, okay? I know they're roses, and she's not the rose queen. That's like Maleficent, who does the rose thing. No, she does who does the rose? Oh, Beauty and the Beast. She's not Beauty and the Beast. I know Disney, I promise. But I thought, like, from far enough away, it kind of looks like apples, right? So that's her apples on the wall, like, trying to cover this crack. I thought this would be, like, cool to, like, show that maybe one of her potion experiments backfired and put a crack in the wall or something like that. Thought that'd be cool. And then she tries to cover it with these apples. Anyway, and she's got her own little bathroom onto this in case she wants to spend all day here, because what else is she gonna do? This is her study, basically. Like, Leopold's got his stuff downstairs. She's got this. So that's floor number 2. And then we go all the way upstairs to their bedroom. And look, this is the biggest bedroom and the biggest bathroom I've ever built. And I did not want to make them smaller because I was so sick of changing the house. I just, like, everything is so spread out. And I was like, well, they're royalty, right? They're gonna have a pretty decent sized bedroom. But then I was like thinking, I have no idea what to put in this room. So here's what I did put. I put a bed, I put a nightstand. I put 2 dressers for Leopold because that one was too small, but they're both cute. They have a fireplace. They don't have any curtains because I forgot. And she has this dresser, which has a mirror because duh. But here's what I'm proud of. This, I'd imagine, is something that his wife was like doing before she died. And this, okay, don't look at the rest of them though. Don't look at the rest of them because there's definitely Vlad right there. This, I'd imagine, was his wife before she died. And so he still has a picture of her because he's not over her. And in my mind, he's still heartbroken. He just, like, you know when you're a king and, like, you sort of have to move on? Especially because I know in old-timey medieval stuff, the heir, like, really shouldn't have been women. Like, for them, it was like, you must have a boy. So in my mind, it's like he sort of had to remarry so that he could have an eligible heir. Like, he loves Snow, but she's not a boy. So he had to remarry so that they could have a son. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, try to go for them having a kid. I think that would be funny, but also I feel like she would hate it. Like, you know, I feel like she wants to inherit his wealth, and that's why he dies so fast after marrying her. So, and then here's the longest bathroom ever. This was part of the room, and then I was like, I need to put a bathroom. There's a little wall bit here because this roof clipped, and I could not fix it to save my life. The roofing gave me such a hard time on this build. But anyway, it's still cute. It's still a cute bathroom. Got a toilet, got a sink, got a tub. That's it. And I wasn't gonna use the shower tubs because I really hate that. I really hate the shower head, but they're cute. They're more aesthetic than the little wooden tubs. I wasn't vibing with the wooden tubs when everything else was like high quality. So that's the castle. And then over here we've got what are these called? Like mausoleums, I think. So you walk in and it's literally just a staircase and it goes down. Okay, I'm so proud of this because I did not think I could find an urn. And it's a little mausoleum. I don't know who this woman is. First of all, I don't know who this woman is. This is not a sim that I made. I just saw this picture and I was like, you know what? That could be Snow's mom. That could be Snow White's mom who died, and here's her urn. And that's all that's down here, and I don't know if you can, like, come mourn it. No, you can come view it. That's it. That's all that's down here. Because I figured, like, in my mind, Leopold and Snow White's mother, unnamed mother, were, like, true love, you know? And then when she died, he was probably heartbroken. And so he probably built this whole thing, or had somebody build it because he's a king, just to dedicate it directly to her. And so there it is. there it is, and there it stays, and there's the castle. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot of talking, and I've been recording for 30 minutes. So I think that's probably about where I'm gonna leave it off. I know there wasn't any gameplay. I just really wanted to get through the rules. Which I didn't really get through all the rules. The main rules are aging must be turned on. Each goal must be met before the new heir takes over, unless specified. Despite being princesses, the heirs don't have to be female. You can have any gender, follow the requirements. I'm gonna try to get all the heirs to be female because I like the idea of making the princes. I've noticed I'm not really great at making any sort of Sims, but I think I might be. I don't know. Leopold's kind of not the cutest sim I've ever made. I did try to make him good looking, but if he doesn't have a beard, oh my gosh, guys, if Leopold does not have a beard, he looks like, I don't know if any of you watch Good Mythical Morning, but he looks like Rhett. Okay, Rhett without a beard, he has no chin, is what I'm trying to say. There's no chin there. Anyway, moving on, aging, blah, blah, blah. They can look like their film selves if you'd like, and they can have the same names. I'm gonna try to make them have the same names. There are some packs required to complete the requirement, but if you don't have them, you can find similar alternatives. I think I have most of the packs that are required. I'm not really sure. If not, I'll buy them. Like, it's no problem. I just try not to buy a lot of packs if I'm not going to use them. And if you do the challenge, credit at Genovasim. So I'm crediting you. Genova Sims. Like I said, I'm gonna link the rules in the description if anybody wants to check it out. And then there's an optional hashtag. Those are the main rules, and then every generation has their own generational rules, which I already went through some of them. So I am super excited for this challenge. I don't know if you noticed. I'm super excited for this challenge. I really love this castle. I really love these Sims. I haven't even played with them yet, but I really love them. And I hope that you guys are also super excited for this challenge because it's gonna be a fun one, guys. It's gonna be a real fun one. But with that being said, I'm gonna leave it there. I was gonna say I'll link the playlist, but this is episode 1 of the playlist. So yeah, I'll probably just, I don't know. I guess I'll still link the playlist so that you can watch the next part when it comes out. Woohoo! But I'm gonna try to be posting this every Wednesday. We'll see how that works out because I am a busy bee. I am a super busy bee and I don't know that I'll have time, but I'm gonna try because I'm excited for this challenge. But you guys, go ahead, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. This is by far the best and somehow not longest taking build I've ever made.